So essentially we cut the bridge directly down the middle in half, both the north and the south bridge. So they're independent structures now. They share common substructure, but that's it. So we can do anything we want onto the bridge that we're working on and not interfere or risk, safety of the cars driving back and forth on the other side. On this bridge, we're basically just cleaning up all the little residual concrete deck that's left on the bridge and replacing the shoes. And on the north bridge, we're just about finishing replacing or removing the deck on that one. The highest we've probably ever lifted a bridge is 3/4 of an inch. Whereas here we're only lifting it about 1/4 of an inch, just enough to get the pressure off of it and pull out the old shoe and replace it with the new one. So everywhere where you see the steel beam on top of the concrete pier was basically a steel bearing with like a little lead shim in between. And the new system is we're replacing that, and it's one steel plate with the rubber, like a giant rubber pad. So it gets a lot more. I mean, the old, you need movement, when it's cold out and warm, but it's more of it's a newer system. It's all bridges are done, most all bridges are done like that now. And then we've completely ripped off the concrete deck all the way across in our section or our half, and we're starting to do all the work that needs to be done on our side of the bridge. We're jacking, we have a jacking operation where we're lifting the beams up and replacing all the old shoes. We'll put the bridge back down. We will start to build all our concrete forms for the actual new substructure the new deck that's going to be there. And there's a lot of modern touches and things that they're adding to it, like it'll actually be physically connected to the steel. Now the new bridge will have Nelson studs that we weld on top of the beam all the way across, and that'll tie in with the rebar. And then when we form the bridge deck, it's just a more homogeneous system, whereas the old system just kind of floated on top of the beams. The new system will be more of a complete structure.